Demokrasia itafika hapo mwaka 2027. Nataka turudi katika ule mkutano wa SHA ambapo unajumuisha kifurushi kipya ambacho watakuwa wakipokezwa maafisa wa usalama, hususan watakapokuwa wakipata huduma za matibabu, huku bima ya afya ya SHA ikisimamia matibabu hayo katika tiba mbalimbali wanapoelekea katika hospitali tofauti. Hebu tumsikilize Waziri wa Usalama wa Kitaifa Kipchumba Murkomen akihutubu kwa sasa.
Program here, I was a bit concerned. So I asked CS Duale, why are we going there? We should go to a small hospital in a place like Muranga or in Kitui, which is public. And we discussed and agreed that because there's been a lot of propaganda that we are downgrading the cover and it will only be confined to public hospitals. We said there's nothing wrong with doing it in a private hospital and in the presence of public hospitals here, so that we debunk these myths. You know, there are too many loud characters out there who are making it difficult for Kenyans to appreciate the service that we are having, and we wanted to do it practically. And we've walked through these hospitals, seen the facilities, seen the cover, seen the fast tracking areas, and I want to assure our police officers and the prison service officers that you will get a more enhanced cover. You are getting an enhanced cover and you will access all facilities in Kenya, private, public or faith-based. And therefore there will be no discrimination in terms of the institutions that we are going to access. That is a major transformation that radically improves our officers' access to health services as they serve our nation. Further, this scheme is not the standard shift package. It carries an enhanced benefit package covering services such as advanced surgeries and air evacuation, among other services, which benefit our officers who face occupational risks that few others do and are entitled to. During Jukwaa Usalama Forum that we had across the country, I must say that in some instance there were cases, and you saw, because it was live covered functions, there were cases where the constables or corporal officers across the country were saying, why are we being discriminated in terms of the facilities we are accessing? Is there malaria for the IG and a malaria for a constable? You know, now I want to tell them, here is the cover. You can go to any facility and you can be taken care of by this enhanced SHA cover. I want to also assure our officers that we are a listening government. And when we went around the country to listen to your views and see the type of cover you had and reflected on the cover that was there during these negotiations for transition to SHA, we have factored in all your views. They were not in vain. They were for purpose of being onboarded. The history of medical insurance for our uniformed officers have been fraught with pain. We entrust the health of our officers to private insurance consortiums and return our officers who are met with closed doors, capped limits, and discriminatory practices. From my interactions with our officers and the presentations they made across the country during Jukwaa Usalama forums last year.
Bila shaka ni usalama cover hiyo, ambayo ni kifurushi kipi ambacho kitakuwa kikipewa maafisa wa usalama kutoka idara mbalimbali za asasi za usalama humu nchini kupitia